What if I told you that clean water is not only found in big machines or expensive filters, but hidden in something simple, something old, something almost forgotten? Imagine two pieces of metal, nothing special at first glance, yet when they touch water together, something strange begins to happen. The water starts to change, slowly, quietly, like it is healing itself. People in the past knew this trick. They did not have labs or factories, but they had eyes, they had patience, and they had nature. They called it the earth filter, not because it came from magic, but because it worked with the rules of the earth itself. And today we are going to uncover this secret, step by step, and by the end, you may never look at water the same way again. Long ago, people noticed something odd. When certain metals touched water, the taste changed, the smell faded, and sometimes the water stayed fresh longer. This was not luck, it was a quiet science. When two different metals are placed together in water, they create a tiny flow of energy. You cannot see it, you cannot hear it, but it is there. This energy begins to move through the water, breaking apart harmful things, weakening tiny living threads, and helping the water become safer. Think of it like a silent cleaner, moving through every drop. No noise, no smoke, no bright lights, just slow, steady work. This is not magic, it is nature doing what it has always done, using simple materials to create powerful change. Not all metals work the same. Some are calm, some are active, and some react strongly when they meet water. The secret is pairing the right two metals together. One metal gives energy, the other receives it. This creates a flow, like a small river of power between them. This flow is what starts the cleaning process. For example, when a metal like zinc meets another like copper, something special begins. The zinc slowly releases tiny particles, while the copper helps guide the energy. Together they create a system that can weaken harmful bacteria. This is called a natural reaction, but to the eye it looks like nothing is happening. That is what makes it so easy to miss and so easy to forget. When this metal pair is placed into water, the process begins almost at once. At first, nothing seems different. The water looks the same, feels the same, but deep inside, things are shifting. Tiny harmful organisms begin to break down. Some lose their strength, others stop growing, and many simply die off. The metals do not remove dirt you can see, but they work on what you cannot see. Over time, the water becomes clearer, safer, and more stable. It does not spoil as fast. It does not carry the same risk. This is why some old cultures stored water in metal containers. They did not fully understand the science, but they trusted the results. If this method is so simple, why do we not use it everywhere today? The answer is not simple, but it is real. Modern systems are built for speed and scale. Big filters, chemicals, and machines can clean large amounts of water quickly. They are powerful, but they also need money, power, and constant care. The earth filter method is slow. It takes time. It needs patience. In a fast world, slow solutions are often left behind. Also, this method does not look impressive. There are no flashing lights, no loud sounds, no instant results, just two metals and water, quietly doing their work. And so it faded into the background, remembered only in small places and almost lost. Let us break it down in the simplest way. When two different metals touch water together, they create a small electric flow. This flow moves through the water and changes its chemistry. This change can stop bacteria from growing. It can also help break apart harmful particles. The metals may release tiny ions, which are very small pieces that move through the water and attack unwanted organisms. Think of these ions like tiny guards, moving through the water, finding threats and stopping them. This is not a complete cleaning system. It will not remove mud or large dirt, but it works very well as a second layer of protection, especially where clean water is hard to find. You do not need a complex setup to try this idea. The basic form is simple: two different metals, clean water, and time. The metals should be safe and clean. They are placed so they both touch the water, but also connect with each other. This connection is important. It allows the energy to flow. The water is then left to sit, not for minutes, but for hours, sometimes longer. During this time, the process slowly works. It is important to understand. This is not a quick fix. It is a quiet helper, not a full solution, but in the right situation, it can make a real difference. Now here is the truth. This method can help, but it does not purify any water completely on its own. It is not magic, and it cannot fix heavily polluted water. It works best with already clear water, improving its safety and reducing harmful microbes. It should be used with other methods like boiling or filtering, not as the only step. Many stories make it sound like a miracle, but the real power is in its simplicity and its support. Understanding this makes it even more valuable, because now you know when to use it and how to use it safely. Even today, this old idea has a place. In remote areas, in survival situations, or where resources are limited, simple methods can save lives. 2 small pieces of metal are easier to carry than a large filter. They do not need power, they do not break easily, and they can be used again and again. This is where the earth filter idea shines, not as a replacement for modern systems, but as a backup, a helper, a quiet tool that works when nothing else does. Sometimes the smallest ideas are the ones that last the longest, so now you know the truth behind the earth filter secret. It is not magic, it is not perfect, but it is real. 2 metals, a small flow of energy, and water slowly becoming safer. It is a reminder that nature already has many answers. We just have to look, and sometimes look again. If this made you see water in a new way, then you are already thinking like those who discovered it long ago. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to True Historia. Tell us in the comments what you think about this method and what hidden secrets you want us to uncover next, because the past still has many stories left and we are just getting started.